Aloha, welcome to A Course in Miracles, the workbook for students. Today, we're on lesson 122. Forgiveness offers everything I want. What could you want forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness? A quiet mind? A certainty of purpose? And a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed? A gentleness that never can be hurt? A deep abiding comfort and a rest so perfect it can never be upset. All this forgiveness offers you. And more. It sparkles on your eyes as you wake and gives you joy with which to meet the day. It soothes your forehead while you sleep and rests upon your eyelids so you can see no more dreams of fear and evil, malice, and attack. And when you wake again, it offers you another day of happiness and peace. All this forgiveness offers us and more. Forgiveness lets the veil be lifted up that hides the face of Christ from those who look with unforgiving eyes upon the world. It lets you recognize the Son of God and clears your memory of all dead thoughts, so that remembrance of your Father can arise across the threshold of your mind. What would you want that forgiveness cannot give you? What would you want that forgiveness cannot give you? What gifts but these are worthy to be sought? What fancied value, trivial effect, or transient promise never to be kept can hold more hope than what forgiveness brings? And these, of course, are what the ego gives us. Fancied value, trivial effects, or transient promises never to be kept. Why would you seek an answer other than the answer that will answer everything? Here is the perfect answer, given to imperfect questions, meaningless requests, half-hearted willingness to hear, and less than halfway diligence and partial trust. Here is the answer. Seek it no more. You will not find another one instead. Forgiveness is the answer, the Course says, to what we're looking for. We won't find another answer. God's plan for salvation cannot change, but neither can it fail. Be thankful that it remains exactly as God planned it. Changelessly, it stands before us like an open door with warmth and welcome, calling from beyond the doorway, bidding us to enter in and make ourselves at home where we belong. Here is the answer. Would you stand outside while all heaven waits for you within? Forgive and be forgiven. As you give, you will receive. There is no plan but this. for salvation of the Son of God. So let us today rejoice that this is so, for here we have an answer, clear and plain, beyond deceit in its simplicity. All complexities the world has spun of fragile cobwebs disappear before the power and the majesty of this extremely simple statement of the truth. Here is the answer. Do not turn away in aimless wandering again. Accept salvation now. It is the gift of God and not the world. The world can give no gifts of any value to a mind that has received what God has given as its own. God wills salvation be realized today, and that the intricacies of your dreams no longer hide their nothingness from you. Open your eyes today and look upon a happy world of safety and of peace. Forgiveness is the means by which it comes to take the place of hell. In quietness, it rises up to greet your open eyes and fill your heart with deep tranquility as ancient truths forever newly born arise in our awareness. What you will remember then can never be described, yet your forgiveness offers it to you. Remembering the gifts forgiveness gives, we undertake our practicing today with hope and faith that this will be the day that salvation will be ours. Wow, what a introduction there. So forgiveness is the key to salvation. That's the whole heart of this book. Forgiveness and the idea that this world that we think is real isn't real. It's just a dream. And that's why we're forgiving things that never really happen. And we're not making them real by refusing to forgive them. Morning and evening, do we gladly give a quarter of an hour to the search in which the end of hell is guaranteed. Begin in hopefulness, for we have reached the turning point at which the road becomes far easier. So from now on, it gets easier, far easier. We've reached the turning point. And now, the way is short, that yet we travel. We are close indeed to the appointed ending of the dream. Sink into happiness as you begin these practice periods, for they hold out the sure rewards of questions answered and what your acceptance of the answer brings. Today it will be given you to feel the peace forgiveness offers, and the joy the lifting of the veil holds out to you. Before the light you will receive today, the world will fade until it disappears, and you will see another world arise that you have no words to picture. Wow, what a promise. What a statement. Now we walk directly into the light, and we receive the gifts that have been held in store for us since time began, kept waiting for today. Forgiveness offers everything that we want. Today, all things you want are given you. Let not your gifts recede throughout the day as you return again to meet a world of shifting change and bleak appearances. Retain your gifts in clear awareness as you see the changeless in the heart of change, the light of truth behind appearances. Be tempted not to let your gifts slip by and drift into forgetfulness, but hold them firmly in your mind by your attempts to think of them at least a minute as each quarter of an hour passes by. Remind yourself how precious are these gifts with this reminder, which is power. This reminder has power to hold your gifts in your awareness through the day. So here's the reminder. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Today, I've accepted this as true. And today, I have received the gifts of God. So that's our lesson for today. Today, salvation, which has been waiting for us since the beginning of time, is here for us today. So in the morning, we give this lesson a quarter of an hour. In the evening, we give it a quarter of an hour. I think that's the way it's said. And then each quarter of an hour, we remind ourselves. Just take a minute to remind ourselves that forgiveness gives us everything we want. What do you want? Forgiveness offers it to you and me. So that's our lesson today, lesson 122, the Workbook of A Course in Miracles. Forgiveness offers everything that I want. So have a great day today. Love to you, peace to you. Thank you for spending this time doing this course with me. It's a joy. See you tomorrow.